Hi everyone, welcome to Getting to Know Kingman. I'm your host, Earl Hamlyn. All right, folks, get your calendar out because in May, the beginning of May, is the 25th annual Fun Run. A lot of activities, and because it's 25 years, you know it's going to be super special. Okay, now today my guest is Tom Spear, who is the director, the chairman of the Fun Run, and we're going to be talking to him about all the activities and all the cars and all the things that are going on with the Fun Run. So don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Getting to Know Kingman. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to Getting to Know Kingman, and welcome my guest Tom Spear, the chairman of the 25th annual, well, you're the chairman of all the Fun Runs,
well,
but
not
the 25th annual Fun Run. Congratulations, 25 years.
Thank you. The association's been doing this, as you said, for 25 years, and it's definitely gotten bigger and better every year. Just keeps getting.
All right, so kind of give me kind of a real brief history of the Fun Run. How did it start?
Well, it started in 25 years ago. It was the major fund-raising thing for the association. They were trying to revive Route 66 at the time. They were the first historic Route 66 association, and it happened to be in Arizona. And they kicked this off as their initial fundraiser, and we've just been keeping it going ever since.
It's really grown.
And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay, now the first Fun Run, they were lucky to have 25 cars in it. Well, you know what I mean.
I'm trying to remember. Angel has told me how many cars it was.
There was quite a few.
I think it was 40 or 50 cars, but they actually had snow on the first Fun Run too.
It was chilly.
Yeah,
very
it was
chilly.
A little bit of a challenge, but
windy and cold. To really be honest, yeah, I remember that. So why get the Fun Run? I mean, why did they need the Fun Run to get the association going?
Well, like I said, it's our major fundraiser, and the association is involved in a lot of things now. We were involved in writing the first corridor management plan that got Route 66 designated as a scenic byway. And then a couple of years ago, we put in another application and got it declared an all-American road. My predecessors in the association got it declared an Arizona historic road, so they really set the groundwork for what we're now enjoying. But with the corridor management plan and with it being designated as a historic road and an all-American road, it opens up a lot of opportunities for everyone along the route as far as grants and for promotion. Arizona Office of Tourism has partnered with us in a lot of promotional activities, and it's just keeping the real heart of Route 66 alive and breathing and beating hard. I mean,
well, Tom, you're right. I mean, actually, it's probably, if not more popular now than it was when it was actually activated. You know, when it was Route 66. It seems like everybody knows about it more now than ever.
Exactly.
Tons of books have been written on it,
and like I said, the birth of the rebirth of Route 66 started in Seligman in 1987, and it gains in popularity every year. And I think a testament to that was the last couple of years when we saw tourism decline in the valley and in the state as a whole. The Route 66 communities fared better than any of the others, because it's just, there's a more constant demand for that America of yesteryear and people wanting to experience.
Now, how many states is Route 66 involved with?
There's 8 states that it actually goes through, yes.
And have you been to all 8 states yourself?
At some point, yes.
No, I mean, well, the reason I'm asking is a lot of folks think this is the Arizona Association, but California has one, New Mexico, Texas, and yada yada. A lot of folks, there's 8 associations.
Right.
Have you guys ever thought about making it just one gigantic association?
Well, there's what they call the National Federation that tries to kind of coalesce that group and move us all and speak for the group as a whole.
Oh, good. Okay.
So,
and you're the executive vice president of the association.
Correct. That is correct.
And you go to a lot of meetings about the highway itself.
Sure do. And they do have one annual get-together where we get together with all of the other associations on the route. So we can kind of learn from what they're doing and share ideas. And what we're really trying to see is all of Route 66 become an all-American road instead of just Arizona's portion. So. Okay,
now when you say all of it be the All-American Road, what does that actually mean? What does All-American Road actually mean?
Well, it's a national designation. There's Scenic Byway, and then the most prestigious part of Scenic Byway is All-American Road. And it depends upon the level of organization, quite frankly, in the specific states, because it does take quite a bit to organize and put together the corridor management plan and make the application with the feds and be successful with it. It's not an easy process, but we were very successful.
So is the federal government kind of partnering up with you on this? Or let me rephrase it. Does the federal government kind of promote this with you guys?
Absolutely. They put out literature and publications on the All-American Roads and the Scenic Byways. And it's published nationally. So it definitely helps promote our cause in keeping the route alive.
Okay, now do the other states have fun runs like Arizona does?
I think we are a unique event, quite frankly. And it's unique in that, number one, it's not put on by a car club, but it is a car event. And
they have some magnificent cars.
Oh, absolutely. You see
every year. I mean, it's just, you know, seriously. You and I have gone to a lot of them. We've done shows from there and everything like that. Every time you think that you've seen the world's best car, you come to the fun run. Okay, then you see like 10 of the world's best cars. It is just amazing how great they are.
Yeah,
and they come from all over the world.
Absolutely. This year we have. Speaking of all over the world, we have 24 people that are registered from France, and the Arizona French Route 66 Association, which I think is kind of a weird name to call it, but that's what they do. This is their 4th year attending with over 20 people in participation on the fun run. They fly over here, they rent cars, and they drive the fun run every year.
Do they rent classic cars?
Usually convertibles.
Convertibles?
Yep.
So when you guys walk around, you go, oh, you know the French.
We definitely know them. It's very much the same group every time.
So where have folks actually come from? I know some Australians have been here, a lot of Europeans.
Yeah, a lot of Germans, a lot of English. We've even had people ship over cars from England. We've had cars that were shipped over from Norway. Just to participate in the fun run.
From Norway?
Yep.
Was it a Volvo?
No, actually.
Oh, that's Sweden, is it?
Yeah, actually, the cars that they shipped over were American classics. They were Cadillacs and Chevrolets, and yeah, very much so.
You know, and also one of the things too that a lot of folks, there's a lot of women involved with this. I mean, a lot of, and not just dusting the cars, because the poor guys, hey, you need to dust that. No, I mean, some of the women, they own these cars, and their husbands are out there dusting the cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and they have little trailers and all kinds. I mean, it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a run what you brung event. It's a time to get together with friends. You don't have to have a specific car to park in a specific area, so you can be around the people you enjoy and just enjoy the weekend and kind of, if you thought you liked one specific kind of car, maybe can broaden your idea of what you like a little bit. So,
you know, one of the coolest times I remember this, we were in Seligman. It was Saturday morning. The weather was absolutely perfect, a little bit warm, and you looked down the street in Seligman and saw all these cars parked along the side of the street, and the fun run was getting ready to start up the head-out car. And it's amazing to see 700, 800, 900, whatever the number, that many cars and everybody excited. They're all standing there like, it's kind of like the the opening of the Daytona 500. They're all standing by their cars. Gentlemen, start your engine. But it's really a lot of fun, and there's a lot of activities involved with this.
There is, and there's activities in all the communities along the way. And of course, that's what we're trying to do, is promote the communities on Route 66. And they really roll out the welcome mat for the fun run. We have live music in many of the communities and dances. Peach Springs is putting on another Indian taco barbecue this year, which is kind of their tradition. They've always been a major supporter of the fun run. Valley Vista is another fun run stop that has a barbecue and is always a big promoter of the fun run, and it really it gets us involved with the communities. When you live this close to them, you tend to forget what's out there, or
take
just
it for granted.
Or exactly, take it for granted. But then, you know, if you spend a little time and go out and enjoy the personalities and the fun and just a little bit of yesteryear, it's very rewarding.
Well, I'm sure that the folks talk to you, you know, the guests, the visitors, they talk to you, you know, like they have with me in the past. And it's kind of like, man, oh, I love Valley Vista. And you go, okay. I mean, and it's not that it's not attractive, but they're so passionate about Seligman and Peach Springs and Topak and, you know, all the places that they go. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
They can't wait to get to the next, and they drive real fast, you know, and then some of them drive real slow. It's really kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun weekend.
That's why they call it the fun run.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we have one of the shirts. This is this year's
yeah,
model?
this is this year's shirt. This is our 25th annual
Why don't you hold that up for the
shirt.
camera there?
And this is the artwork for this year. And
now this is part of the goodie bag.
Yes.
Which we're going to talk about real quick.
Right. When you register for the fun run, you get a shirt, the size of your choice. You get the bag. You also get a license plate. This is one of the license plates from last year. This year we're going to do something a little bit different with the license plate, in that the background is going to be a historic map of Route 66.
Oh, cool.
Around the 20s. We couldn't find one exactly 100 years ago, but since it's a centennial, we thought we would go back, and so the background is going to be the map of Route 66 from Seligman to Topak Golden Shores, which I think. And then, of course, we have a dash plaque, a hat, and the goodie bag that it all goes in. So.
All right, why don't we take a little break and we'll come back, talk a little bit more, and we can kind of go back through the goodie bag as well. Because this is just the beginning of the goodie bag. There's a lot of folks, businesses and fans. And
it's a huge opportunity, that goodie bag.
Because that goodie bag's going to weigh like 50 pounds before it's all over. All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Getting to Know Kingman. And my special guest is Tom Spear, who is the chairman for the Route 66 Fun Run, which is coming up in May. First weekend in May. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to Getting to Know Kingman, and welcome back my guest, the chairman, Tom Spear of the Route 66 25th Anniversary Fun Run.
Absolutely.
All right, so what are you driving this year, Tom?
I drive a modern car, so I can get between the cities very quickly.
Yeah, you don't get to enjoy this, do you?
No, hopefully I'll have my 1913 Cadillac on.
Remember the one year you and I were standing on here down on Andy Devine, and I said, so how's it going? Don't ask me that ever again. Okay.
It can be stressful when you have.
Well, there's a lot of people to take care of, but it was really a nice event. All right, let's talk a little bit about some of the activities. What goes on at Seligman, and it comes down to Kingman. So what goes there?
Well, in
don't bother me with questions like that, Earl.
Yeah, no. In Seligman, they have a full schedule of events. They have the spaghetti dinner at the Catholic Church, and they have a DJ and music at the Snowcap Drive-In. Hack and the 57s are going to be at the Black Cat Saloon. And then
dancing in the street.
Yes, and then there'll be a cruise and a parade on Route 66 that evening. And then as well here in Kingman on Friday night, we're going to do a sock hop at the Powerhouse.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's new this year, so we're hoping everybody comes out to support that because...
Okay, now is that open to the public or is that just open to...
No, that's open to everyone.
So that's open to the public as well?
Absolutely.
So the public, so all of us guys from Kingman, we can go to sock hop and then kind of mingle with all the fun run people.
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
It would, and that's the, we realize that Friday nights are a little, some people are looking for a little bit more to do, and we partnered with the Chamber this year, and they're going to help us put together a sock hop, and we'll, as our 25th annual celebration, make
and then
that
you have a dinner coming up too.
Yeah, on Saturday night, we do the scholarship dinner, and this will be the 4th year that we've done the scholarship dinner, and that also has been very successful. And all the proceeds for that go to put Kingman kids in Kingman schools.
Oh, good.
We have written over $44,000 worth of scholarships to MCC. Absolutely, the biggest scholarship program they have for Kingman is what we do that night for that dinner.
Deal. Yeah, I've been to those dinners. It's a lot of fun.
And Carrie does a wonderful job with that dinner. Chef Gall and his students do the cooking. And a lot of those students also end up getting some of the scholarships to further their education. So it's just a great way to give back.
Okay, a lot of viewers may not know who Carrie is.
That's
I'm
Carrie
sorry.
Raymond. Yeah, it's Carrie Raymond.
Carrie Raymond.
Yeah, I know because I worked with her for 4 years on that particular
thing. And you
thing.
live across the golf course from her as well.
Yeah,
we've all known her and worked with her for a long time. Yeah, she's really a good lady.
Been very involved in the community for a number of years.
Okay, so let me ask you, how many cars are we expecting this year?
Well, we're running over 100 cars ahead right now. We are at over 150 cars as we speak, and this is still the middle of March. So I'm fully expecting this thing to go to 800 to 850. And when we do get to 850, we will have to shut the gates at 850 because we just don't have any more room. So
you're cutting it off at 850 then?
Yep. Yeah, it'll be 850.
Can you imagine somebody out there right now, I'm going to be 849, maybe I'll be 850. So basically what you're saying is, if the Kingmanites, the locals want to get in, they need to get in now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, what about all the folks that from all over the world, in other states and stuff?
Well, most of them register ahead of time.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, and we do about 100 registrations in Seligman, which we are still counting to do that. But like I said, when we have approached 850 in years before, it has just been very tight, and there's not enough room. So we're going to have to shut it off in order to make the fire marshal happy and the law enforcement people happy. We're going to have
and also you park them out here on 66.
Yeah,
and there's not enough room to park. There's a lot of cars, 850.
Yeah, that's a lot of squeezing. So, and if you've got a nice Corvette, you don't like to have it squeezed.
No. Well, if you have all of these cars are nice, no matter what they bring in. They're gorgeous cars.
They are. But like you said, it's a great weekend. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things that I really appreciate is to see how well it is supported and attended by the local people. I mean, the people in Kingman just come out to spend the afternoon.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it's just a great afternoon.
And also, we've had really good luck with the weather the last, 5, 6, 7, 8 years?
Yeah,
10 years?
Since I've been involved, I think this is my 12th.
We owe all the weather to you, Tom.
I've only had one rain.
Really?
Yeah,
people don't mind the rain. They mind the wind. Okay. Rain, okay. Wind, no.
Yeah,
but you've had really good luck with the weather.
On occasion, we have not been able to put up the shield at 4th Street because of the wind.
Wind, yeah.
But that's the only thing that's kind of dampen things a little bit.
And what you mean by the shield is that's that thing that you drive under the entrance thing.
And that's
really cool too.
We're going to have a photographer this year that takes a picture of everybody as they come through the shield.
Oh, cool.
And it's going to have the 25th annual, and they'll have a chance to buy their photograph as an attendant and a car coming through the Route 66 shield.
There's a lot of folks at the Fun Run finding ways to promote their cars and with photographs or DVDs or whatever they're interested in. There's a lot of ways to do that.
Absolutely.
And, and also I love all the color too.
Yeah.
Because some of these cars are just, the color is, no, seriously.
It is.
One year the guy had a kind of a candy apple, lime green, whatever that is. And it's like, wow, that is the coolest color. And I don't think you could ever match that anywhere else,
And they get very creative, and they make their cars very personal to them, and it's just good to see, and it's a good time to go out and enjoy the friends, and enjoy because you get some ideas of what you can do to your vehicle or make it a little bit personalized. And
what's really kind of cool is everybody gets to walk. I mean, you can actually touch the cars because you walk. You're that personal with them. I mean, and you can talk to the owners, and they'll tell you. Let me tell you, car people, tell me about your car 5 hours later. Okay, do you want to take a breath now? I mean, what I'm talking.
Absolutely.
They're fanatical about it or passionate or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I've talked to several. Tell me about it. Well, I took this it was just a rusty old. No, that was never. Oh yeah, it was rusty. My wife hand sanded all this, and the wives will tell you, "Hey, this is what I've done." It's really a cool time.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, how do folks get involved? The folks here in Kingman. How can they get involved?
Well, the main office for the association is in the powerhouse, and they need to talk to Jan Davis to get registered.
Nice lady.
Yes, and she's been with us a long time, and definitely kind of keeps a handle on everything, keeps things rolling in the right direction.
Go ahead, Tom, admit it. She's the brains of the outfit. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, I admit it.
Jan's really cool. Well, I mean, she handles the public really well.
Well, she's a definite asset to the association because we need someone like that, in her position, because it does get to be, it's a logistical issue from any standpoint. 850 registrations, and some of them are picked up in Kingman and some in Seligman, and it can be very challenging. But we
okay. Here's the question that I know you hate to answer, but let's say you cut it off. No. Are you going to have like a standby, or because if you cut it off at 850 and maybe 5 or 6 cars don't show up for whatever reasons, are you going to be able to say we've got 5 or 6 standby people and call them at the last minute and say, here you are?
Well, yes, we could do that. I hate
to see somebody not get in.
I know, and
10,000 cars. I mean, come on, 1,000 cars is not a big deal for you, Tom. You're going to be just.
I'll call you, Earl.
I know. Wait a minute, folks. I'm telling you, he's going to be just as cranky at 850 as he would be at 1,000. Honestly, the little hat on. Yeah, don't shut up. Don't talk to me anymore about it.
Well, the whole issue is the space to put them, and we only, we block off a lot of streets now, and we block off Andy Devine and Beale Street, and it is an issue of getting them all in. So,
1,000 cars, you'd have to block off part of Albuquerque too. They'd be blocking all the Flagstaff. You get 10,000 cars, you're going to be in deep trouble.
Yeah.
You may not ever talk to anybody again.
Yeah, it'll take me a year to recover.
So so they can sign up at the Powerhouse?
Yes.
What's the cost to sign up?
It's $50 for an early registration, and then it's $55 for a late registration.
It should be $66 for a late
registration. It should be, but we're having a little trouble.
The economy,
It is the economy, and you have to give value. And I think we give a good value for the $55 with the T-shirt and the hat and the dash plaque and the license plate and the bag. I think.
Let me tell you, for $50, seriously, they cannot buy this much fun for $50.
Absolutely.
I don't care if they go to Disneyland, and I'm not knocking Disneyland or Disney World, but it's here. You get the scenery, you get all the people, you get to talk forever about cars. One guy was, hey, are you going to drive the golf cart around? Because it's not really, it doesn't really enhance the cars. Yes, I am. Dude was really upset about my golf cart. All right, I got to take a break.
Okay.
Oh, we're out of time? Oh. Tom, thank you very much. I'm out of time.
Thank you, Earl. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
thank you very for being here, and congratulations, 25 years. And I know the headaches you go through. I've heard.
Yeah, it is a challenge, but it's also
You handle
nice.
it well, though. You do.
Well, thank you. But it is nice to see a successful event that happens year after year. And, you know, we see other events that come and go, but the fun run just keeps chugging away.
Good.
So.
Okay, and this show is going to be on YouTube, so we can tell a lot of the folks that sign up, take a look at it on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Great.
All right, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to have to go. We're out of time. Remember, if you want to sign up for the fun run, you need to do it right now because 8:50, well, 8:55 or 8:60.
8:50.
If you're at 8:75, tell them Earl sent you. That'll really help you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Getting to Know Kingman.